Is it really Tyrese's shoe or is it Salehe's shoe? Anyway, Puma has officially debuted the first signature shoe of Tyrese Haliburton as designed by no less than Salehe Bembury. Fans of Tyrese must have been waiting for this day, especially with the overrated perception about Tyrese in the league. The writing was on the wall and it was only a matter of time before the basketball shoe would see the light of day. Which it actually did, at least partially through an Instagram post. Tyrese gave us a teaser look at the shoe back in May 14. Then on May 29, Puma unveiled Tyrese's signature logo. In an Instagram post, the brand announced the launch of the Overrate That t-shirt, which had a logo seen for the first time. And now the wait is over because Puma has officially unveiled Tyrese's first signature shoe, the PUMA HALI 1. While this is not Puma's first signature shoe, it's a significant one because finally Puma has a championship contender in the NBA outside of LaMelo Ball and Scoot Henderson. But again, is this really Tyrese's shoe or is this Salehe's shoe? Let's have a quick conversation. Here are some of the things about Tyrese's first signature shoe with Puma. The upper of this low-top silhouette seems to be textile with hexagonal stitchings on top, while the toe section has textile and TPU reinforcement. The tongue looks like a layer of honeycomb fabric on top of a mesh backing. Supporting the sides are plastic panels doubling as eye-stay backup. The Leaping Cat logo adds another layer at the back, along with the plastic external heel counter. The midsole has the Nitro branding at the rear medial section. This obviously indicates that Puma's Nitro foam is used, which appears to be full length. The foam midsole also has a molded surface that resembles the signature coral pattern from Salehe Bembury. Supporting this foam setup is what looks like a plastic shank in the middle extending to the forefoot that calls back to the H font of the logo. For this colorway, the shoe has translucent rubber. The outsole uses herringbone traction pattern, but the thing is, the treads have narrow spacing and are not elevated significantly. Hopefully, the rubber treads are tacky enough to bite the floor even with the presence of dust. It's been months in the making for Puma taking some shape when the brand signed Salehe Bembury to design the basketball shoe. Historically, Salehe's design approach has mostly favored the outdoor aesthetics. This has been reflected not only in his preferred color palettes but also in the shapes of his designs. Which is why it's not surprising to find similar outdoor elements in his design for Tyrese's first signature shoe. The surface of the midsole is an easy giveaway. It's a coral pattern that Salehe has used in his other designs from Crocs to t-shirts. Even the plastic panels at the sides are reminiscent of Salehe's design tendencies. The overall accents are outdoors inspired, which is a hallmark of Salehe's portfolio across his entire career as a designer. The question is, will the public be receptive to this type of design for a signature shoe? Because I'm fairly certain Salehe's fans will. If you think about it, Puma's current lineup of signature basketball shoes are all for guards. There's LaMelo Ball, whose MB series has been giving some wild designs, alienating some sneakerheads. Then there's Scoot Henderson, whose Scoot Zero signature line has been rather lackluster in terms of presence and sales. Tyrese's signature shoe could give Puma a complete turnaround. With Salehe's name behind the design, Salehe's fans will probably have Tyrese's shoe on their radar. And the same is also true for the fans of the Pacers and Tyrese. It's now a question of whether the rest of the people will take the bait. But as with most first signature shoes, I guess the people will. There's always that initial hype surrounding every first signature shoe, with some exceptions, including the first signature shoe of Scoot Henderson, which also happens to be with Puma. But the thing is, the Puma Scoot Zeros didn't sell well because Scoot himself wasn't playing well. Puma now has four signature shoes in its lineup, one in the WNBA and three in the NBA. The recent debut of Tyrese's first signature shoe marks an important milestone for the brand as it strategically coincides with the first NBA Finals appearance of Tyrese himself. And besides, Puma has been firing back at the overrated accusations against Tyrese, and the strategy has been working so far to their advantage. But for now, we can expect more details about Tyrese's signature basketball shoes to roll out in the coming days. Question is this really Tyrese's signature shoe, or is this actually Salehe's signature sneaker? Let me know what you think.